Alright, peace, my beautiful friend. First and foremost, thank you for coming to me for this reading. It's a pleasure and honor to be doing this reading for you today. Simply put, it's awesome because you're a triple fire, you feel me? And that's not common, it's rare. So your sun is in Sagittarius. I'm gonna double check, you feel me though? Your sun is in Sagittarius. Your moon is in Aries, and your ascendant is in Leo. Interestingly enough, you have them all in like the first degrees. So you have Aries. So so starting off with your sun sign, right? Your sun is in the sign Aries, right? And the sign Aries, it's Sagittarius, and it's in the first decan of the sign Sagittarius, and this is the decan of devotion. So within this decan, spirituality and religion becomes of great importance. And with that being said, Sagittarius is a sign that deals with comprehension. You feel what I'm saying? It's all about comprehending things because it's philosophy, right? It's religion. It's our larger perspectives on life. It's even traditions, cultures. You feel me? Like when you see a different person's culture, like the Native Americans, they did what they did and they had a tradition and a culture because they comprehended what they comprehended. I hope you get what I'm trying to say. So as a Sagittarius, the focus and the objective should be your beliefs, your perception, your philosophy, your religion. You feel me? Understand that the ninth house, the house of Sagittarius, which you have your moon in, right? But Sagittarius, that sign in of itself is a sign, because all the fire signs deal with life, right? They deal with experiencing. They deal with even energy, you feel what I'm saying, and enthusiasm, spontaneity, you feel what I'm saying. So yeah, that's all fire sign energy, and they deal with life. And so Aries is the ego. It deals with the aspect of life that deals with the ego, the I, the me, mine, me. But then Leo is the self-identity. It's how you see yourself, you feel what I'm saying? So in life, right, Aries is the individual. In life, you need to be aware of your individuality, you feel what I'm saying? Like, the opposite sign of Aries is Libra, you feel me? And the thing about Libra is it's a sign that is all about the others, right? The relationships. Because the opposite is Aries, so Libra is going to be everything that Aries is not, you feel me? And so yeah, that's Aries. It deals with the me, the I, the self, the ego. And so what happens here, like especially with your moon being in Aries, but it's in the ninth house though. But like with your moon being in Aries though, like you may find, like, even like you having all these fire signs, you become a very personal person. And when I say a very personal person, I mean in the sense that, so Aries is the I am. Aries is the I am. Leo is the I will, so with your ascendant being in Leo, your willpower becomes very powerful. And then Sagittarius is I see, so Sagittarius is all about sight, perception. So working on your perception becomes of great importance, you feel me? Because with your sun being in Sagittarius, at the end of the day, that's what you're here to do. You're here to expand your perception. So books, you feel me? Sacred books. I also have that video. Yeah, the video is up. Like I have a video, you feel me, and it's called Spiritual Alchemy in the Church, you feel me? And I just share my experiences about when I went to church, and I'm an alchemist, so I was in the church and I was extracting certain metals, specifically tin, because tin is the metal that is associated with Jupiter, and Jupiter is the planet of religion. So in my video about spiritual alchemy in the church, I was expanding on Sagittarius, and I was explaining how in religion Sagittarius more deals with like commune, like the community, like loyalty and devotion to a cause, you feel what I'm saying? And also like the sacred books, that are associated with religion are all Sagittarian. So Sagittarius is the illumination aspect of religion, going into religion and being illuminated, learning something, your eyes being open. Sagittarius is all about I see. And with you having, you know, triple fire, speaking about seeing, fire deals with vision, it deals with sight, it deals with seeing. So with that being said, you know, you need to learn how to become a superb visualizer, you know what I'm saying? So Aries is the first sign. I also want to say this, you know, and being the first sign, it's a sign that deals with birth, you know. Its season is found when it's spring, right? So it's all about birth. And I don't know if you knew this, but 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. is Aries hour, you feel me? So Aries is all about initiating something new, you know, getting into new experiences in X, Y, and Z in the third and the fourth. And also with Aries, moon in Aries, you know, because the moon, it deals with your emotional nourishment and sustenance, you know. And so with the moon in Aries here, I feel like one very important thing is becoming your own best friend, in the sense that, see, Aries is really signified as a lamb, you know. It's the ram, you know, but it's also well, I guess there's a ram, but then the ram is protecting a lamb. And the moon, it deals with our inner child, you feel me? And when Aries is involved, then we have the ram energy, where it's like there is this sense and desire to want to protect our emotions, and not allow people to get too close to us, you feel me? But I feel like, yeah, it does come from it does come from a place of being afraid, of being vulnerable and being hurt. But I think it really mostly comes from a place of not wanting people to see like the true you, and fear that if they see the true you, they may not accept that aspect of you. You know, Aries is a sign that's also it's the first sign. It's the loner, the me, the I, you know, and being ruled by Mars, you know, they have had to go through hardships and trials and tribulations. A lot of the times with the Aries energy, you know, they go through like violence, right? A lot of violence. Like they in of themselves may be quote unquote violent, you know, and this can even just express as verbal violence or emotional violence. And on the positive note, this is like emotions of passion, you know, explosive emotions. When fire signs feel, they make other people feel as well, right? You can feel a flame, you can feel its heat, you know what I'm saying? So fire signs can be great inspirators, you know what I'm saying? So from looking at your chart, from looking at your chart, I see that you're an individual who has a great immense amount of knowledge. A great immense amount of knowledge and understanding and awareness is what I'm saying. But your motives, because you have your Mars in the second house, but your motives and your interests, and your need for like safety and security, you feel me, are materialistic. So Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn are all in the sign Virgo within the second house, you feel what I'm saying? And so, yeah, you know, so Virgo is a sign that deals with labor, it deals with work, you feel me? It deals with self-sacrifice. It's a sign that's like, okay, so you have, okay, your Mars, right? Let's look at your Mars. Your Mars is in, I think it's 6 degrees. Your Mars is 3 degrees. So it's 3 degrees Virgo. Yeah, no, your Jupiter is 9 degrees. I thought I saw 6. But yeah, so your Mars is 3 degrees Virgo. So that decan, you feel me? I mean, yeah, that decan, the first 10 degrees of the Virgo sign is the decan of achievement, you feel me? These are individuals, and Mars deals with your motivation, your will, your like how it is. It's like what you are driven, what you are motivated into doing. You feel me? It's like your inspirations, your desires, and things like that. And so, Virgo is a sign that likes to feel like they're on top of their responsibilities. You feel me? But because they like to feel they're on top of their responsibilities, before that feeling came, responsibilities had to manifest, you feel me? So a lot of the times Virgos are asked to be like are asked to help in ways, that can be out of balance. Maybe if it's from their perspective, if they perceive it from that perspective, you feel me? But this is because Virgo is a sign of service. It's the servant, the maiden, you feel me? And they're all about assisting and helping others, you feel what I'm saying? And so with Mars being in Virgo, like a lot of your motivations and your inspirations do arise from servicing and helping others. You feel what I'm saying? And then like with you having that Sun in Sagittarius, off the bat, this makes you a person who is very heart-centered and heartwarming, in the sense that Sagittarius is a very like Leo a little bit more than Sagittarius, but Sagittarius is a sign is associated with Jupiter that deals with charity, helping those in need, like when you think of the story between Cain and Abel, right? Cain killed Abel, right? So Cain was Capricorn, for what I'm saying. Abel was Sagittarius, right? And so Abel was portrayed as this individual who was devoted to God. He kept up his connection with God. He was always doing the deeds around, keeping it up, you know what I'm saying? And out of envy, Cain killed Abel, you feel me? And from that story, it's like, I feel you have to understand this. Death is not the end, right? Death is like a gateway or a portal into the other realm, right? So death, because the sign of death, Scorpio, is also associated with transformation, right? So at the end of the day, death is more like, transformation, you know what I'm saying? And so with the Cain and Abel story, as I said, Cain is Capricorn, Abel is Sagittarius. What's up? A lighter? I don't have it. As I was saying, pardon the distraction. Cain and Abel, so Abel is Sagittarius, Cain is Capricorn. And see, Cain went on to lead a life that was more centered in material. That was more centered around the ego. That was more selfish, because Capricorn is a selfish sign. Cain used deception, and Capricorn deals with deceit. You know what I'm saying? All those things to trick his father into thinking that it was. You feel what I'm saying? But so the contrast between Abel and Cain, like when Abel died, he transformed, and like when you live a life full of good deeds, you feel what I'm saying? It's like what you're doing is you're cultivating energies inside of you that are building up your mind and building up your soul, you feel what I'm saying? And I'm also a coach, you feel me, like a life coach, and yeah, I'm just getting into it. But if you're interested, I would definitely be happy to expand your awareness on that. As a Sagittarius and as a moon in the 9th house, you would be an individual who would most definitely, I think, benefit from working with me at that level and getting that knowledge and awareness for yourself, for what I'm saying. But yeah, ultimately, that's the whole point of this life experience, because like the earth is the womb, right? Mother Gaia is a womb, which like life is given birth to, you feel me? So it's like we are incarnated into this physical plane to grow and to expand, you feel me? It's like, so the physical plane and the astral plane are connected, you feel me? This is why astrology is crazy relevant, because these two planes are of a density. Although the astral plane is higher than the physical plane, they're close enough, because above the astral plane we have the spiritual plane and the celestial plane, you feel what I'm saying? And these two planes are connected to each other, and they're separate from the lower planes. So the physical plane is associated with material, you feel me, the material world. But then the astral plane is associated with, my bad, I meant to say earth. The physical world is associated with the element earth, you know, which is the element of practical action, you feel me. It deals with like just being grounded in this world, not dealing with emotion, but more dealing with thoughts, you feel me. And seeing things from a perspective where it can be holistically material and disconnected from like spirituality or anything like that, you know, because earth signs, they're the ones who are primarily focused on this physical world, and they're all about practical action, you know, doing things like moving their bodies, using their bodies, you know, to get things done. Like the 3 earth signs, right? Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Taurus is thought trend is I have, you know, so Taurus is all about possession. What do you have? You know, the things that you have. Oh, damn it. It felt good though. I usually like to play like, you know, some nice music while I'm doing this recording, but I guess I forgot today. Wasn't meant to play the music. So, you know, that's Taurus. It's all about what I have, my possessions, you feel me? And so, of course, Taurus being the first earth sign, of course, it has psychic abilities about it, you feel me? It's closer to the spirit plane because it's the second sign, you know, the first sign is Aries. But anyway, so with that being said, you feel me? Taurus not only deals with external value and possessions, but it also deals with your internal values and possessions, you feel what I'm saying? And, you know, when you learn astrology, you're actually learning about life, you know, you're not just learning about different signs, you know, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, you know, because Taurus also deals with, like, money and security and things like that. And then Virgo is I analyze, you know, it's all about analyzation, breaking things down, you know, seeing how they're working and then seeing if you can put them back together so then they can work even better, you feel what I'm saying? And so Virgo is I analyze, and so you have your Mars, your Jupiter, and if I'm not mistaken, your Saturn. Yeah, your Saturn. Do you have your Saturn also in Virgo? So yeah, you know, you have all those planets in Virgo, and yeah, you know, I'm going deep, and I don't know why I'm going as deep as I can, and I don't want it to sound like any other way. It's just that I have other clients as well, you know, that I need to get to, and I feel like I need to better like manage my energy, if that makes sense. But it's all good, you know, go with the flow, because it's like I'm going deeper and deeper and deeper, but it's like, mind you, with the donation-based readings, it's like, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, yeah, you know, that's Mars and Virgo. And I guess, like, look, there's so much I can share with you and so much I can say, you know, but it's like, you sent me $15, you know, and so you're getting an X amount of time for what you sent, feel me? An energy exchange is what's happening here. But yeah, I really want to dive deep into all of this and share all this with you, but like after this, I'm gonna be doing something, you know, like I have things I gotta do. I hope you understand what I'm trying to tell you. But I got another client, you know, that I have to that I'm going to be on the phone, you know, doing a reading with, you know, and that, you know. But anyways, that's beside the point. So you have your Venus and Capricorn, right? So no, we'll talk about Venus and Capricorn another time, because I can't just bring it up without going deep in it, you know. But yeah, you know, so with the Mars and Virgo, this makes you a type of individual who in a sense is like responsible, and there's also a sense of like, I want to use the word elegance. There's also a sense of elegance in the way that you finesse your moves, you feel me? When you do things, when you go out and get it done, you got to analyze the situation. You got to understand that you know what you're doing. You got to make sure that you have all the tools you need. You know, these are like the good managers, you feel me? These are people that can manage people, you feel me? But ultimately, with Virgo, like, they are very, like, the motivations do become very material and very earthly. You know, Virgo wants to be secure, wants to make sure that they have their like, material possessions and needs. And this is not to say that you are a materialistic person, because you have some real spiritual energies in your chart. You feel me? But yeah, you know, like, when Virgo evolves and elevates, it no longer concerns itself so much with the physical world, in the sense that it can't see beyond the physical world, but it concerns itself with the physical world from the perspective that within everything there is a divinity. You feel me? And it needs to, like, purify and cleanse, like, the material world, so then the divinity can express through it. You feel me? Like, Virgo, for instance, deals with health, you know, so there's our likeliness that you're very health motivated. You feel what I'm saying? And when we're health conscious, you know, and we're doing things like detoxing, we're purifying, we're cleansing our body. And then what that does is it goes on to, like, you know, it goes on to allow our soul to be more able to commune with us. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, you know. So ultimately, at the higher level, Virgo is all about purification. And so this is purification of the mind, you know, purifying your mind. Yeah, purifying your mind, you know, purifying your thoughts, purifying your diet, you know, purifying your home, purification period, right? And Virgo, of course, is also very cleanliness type energy, but it's like you want to take it to a spiritual level of awareness where you understand that within chaos, because, you know, beauty is an expression of harmony. Like, and when something is clean, it's beautiful, right? And with that being the case, discordant energy or ugliness is discordant energy or chaos. So yeah, you know, that's what you should work on doing. Because also, I want to tell you this: Mercury rules Virgo, and Virgo is a sign that deals with, like, psycho-cybernetics, meaning, you know, psycho means the mind, cybernetics means, like, the mechanical motion. You feel me? So psycho-cybernetics is like the science of how the mind influences the body to move as it does. You feel me? And, like, Virgo being an earth sign that's ruled by Mercury, air element, you know, it's very much how the physical and the mental are associated and connected. You feel me? Virgos are really, really good at bringing thoughts into existence, thought into manifestation, you know. And like I keep saying, I can go deeper, and I want to go deeper, you know, but I'm telling you, man, like, I have, like, only so much hours in a day, you know, and all this other stuff. But that pretty much, you know, concludes this $15 reading that you know, you got from me. You feel what I'm saying? If you are interested in, you know, getting a full reading and, you know, diving deeper and working with me furthermore, I would 100%, you know, be happy to assist you in that. You feel what I'm saying? So definitely let me know if you're interested. Yeah, and also let me know what you thought about the reading, if it resonated with you, if you were able to extract some gems from it, X, Y, and Z. But yeah, till next time, peace.